So Lee, it's full time here in Stalybridge. A late defeat, a really tough one to take there.
Yeah, a bit of a hammer blow at the end. We had every attacking option we could on the pitch. Desperate. We knew we 3 points was what we were after, and we've been caught with their strength, which was a great delivery into the box and a powerful header. It's gutting. The lads are gutted, but they give their all to try and get back in that game, and they were given a lot for 3 points. Realistically, we're 1 point worse off than we would have been, because I think a draw would have been a fair result in the end. So sent them there somewhere between now and the end of the season. We've got to earn that point back. It might come when we don't expect it, but we need to go and earn back what we've lost tonight.
Yeah, you just look at the way the game panned out. You mentioned a draw being a fair result, but at the same time, it's one of those games that could have potentially gone either way side towards the end.
Yeah, like you say, we weathered it first half down the hill. They're very strong and powerful. They were on top of all the second balls and loaded the box up. And one scruffy goal that's shanked into the bottom corner, and we knew we'd get opportunities second half. We scored a great goal, brilliant delivery, great header. And then we tried to go and win it, but I don't think we just didn't do enough. We didn't get the ball in the right areas, and like you say, to be fair to them, they came back in it last 10 and they were as desperate as we were to win it, and they've nicked it with a set piece.
Yeah, and just looking at the way the first goal came about, I suppose it would have been frustrating from your point of view. In fact, the initial clearance not really getting away, and then eventually, as well as you mentioned, finish into the bottom corner. Shameland possibly unsighted there though.
Yeah, we had a lot of that tonight. We were struggling up the hill to get distances on the clearances. We weren't getting connections. They were reading the second balls and picking it and going back at us. I think it went through a couple of men, and like you say, it was a scruffy shank, but he's had a shot, he's hit the target, and it's gone in.
Yeah, and then just looking as the rest of the first half panned out, it seemed that Whitby really struggled to create any clear-cut chances through that half, and it was Shameland much busier goalkeeper. Yeah,
we had a few half chances first half, didn't get anything going. But you're not going to come away from home, and lads been to work all day, they've hiked all the way over here. You're not going to turn it on every time, but you've got to work hard, and they did work hard. And like I say, I'm just gutted for them that they couldn't. They wanted to win the game. Don't get me wrong, and they're gutted that they've lost a point. But as a management and as a club, we were looking for 3 points.
Yeah, and you saw in the second half, though, at first no changes made out at half time, but much more intent, and as soon as those attacking players came on as well, you've already mentioned it, the goal coming just after that as well, so straight away the intent was shown there.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, we needed goals, we needed to get back in the game, and they got it, but unfortunately, when you've got all them attackers on the field, you lose a bit of balance the other end, and that's what's happened. They defended us well, and they've used that little bit of extra space to their advantage. I thought last 6 or 7 minutes or so, they pinned us in, and we couldn't get out to get them attackers on the pitch. And like you say, we were hoping for one quick counter-attack and one ball to drop for us, but it's dropped for them, unfortunately.
Yeah, and looking at that late winner as well, the way it came about, disappointing the fact it's a set piece that's eventually undone the side in the last minute.
Well, that was probably how it was going to be. It was going to be a ball into the box, a header or a second ball, and Shane's handled it well all night under pressure. He's flipped a few under his crossbar. If we could have got to the clearance a tiny bit quicker, it doesn't go for another corner, but that's all ifs, isn't it? It was great delivery. He's got a run on us and a powerful header that no keeper stopping.
Yeah, and as much as obviously tonight's really disappointing in terms of how the league table looks, you just got to go into that game on Saturday against Basford and hope that we can get a bit of confidence back in and get back to winning ways, and all you can do is just keep that pressure up.
Yeah, we're not hoping. We're going. We're in a great position. There's no doom and gloom. We're right in the mix. We've got to go and win games of football, and I'd rather be up there than down where these lot are tonight, and that's credit to the lads for the season they've had. It's one couple of minutes of disappointment. I think we were 5 unbeaten until that tonight. You're not going to go the full season or big long runs at this level winning games every week, so we have to take the tough times and learn from them and make them better.
Yeah, and as well, just in terms of a bit of team news, obviously we've seen Harry Green not on the bench but back involved in the dugout this evening, so any update on when he might be back in action?
We're just waiting on the OK off Middlesbrough. As soon as Middlesbrough give him the OK, he'll be back with us. He's their player, he's their talent, if you like, so we cannot go against what they say, but the fact he's here tonight, and it shows he's getting much nearer getting in the squad.
Very much, Lee.